What's up, everybody? It's your favorite mentor, your one and only Forex hero. I go by the name of Ofentse Ledwaba. Welcome to the channel once again. If you are new to this channel, you know what to do. This channel has changed many lives. Click the like, click the subscribe, and notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop new videos. So today I'll be showing you guys just about how a daily time frame was able to change my trading journey, and also how I was able to become successful by understanding the bigger picture and also combining with the lower time frame. So grab your pen and paper, open your chart. You know what to do. Let's dive into the charts. I'm on the charts now, guys. So let's start with understanding the bigger movement first. You need to understand the bigger picture before you can take your trades on a lower time frame. So now, as you can see, I'm on a daily chart. I want to understand and you to see the reason why we are able to capitalize on the market is because of we understand that our accounts are small. Even if you have a $100,000 account, your account is still small. So that's one of the reasons why we are able to take our trades on a small time frame, because we are able to understand the bigger movement. So the bigger movements will eventually come from higher time frame, but we don't trade on a higher time frame. I just want to show you something that you would be able to understand. Look at this analysis. Do you see this is a breakout? But if you were to take the trade on a daily time frame, do you see how big your stop loss is? Can your account handle this? No. You need to understand that for us to be able to go to smaller time frames, you are able to capitalize and be able to see the smaller movements that are happening. This chart is GBP AUD, and I'd like you to take much consideration in trading it, as we know that the pound pairs have high volatility, and if you have a small account, sometimes you cannot be able to hold the little drawdown that it will possess. So again, another scenario will be this one. We are having a break here and a retest, but remember, let me zoom in. You see, we are having what? A break and a retest. Then you see the market push down. But remember, you cannot take this on a higher time frame because your stop loss will have to be here above the previous high, because what we are selling, this will be the previous high. So can you see that your stop loss will have to be 594 pips, which is not feasible for you to trade in that manner. So that being said, daily time frame assists us in understanding the nature of the market or identifying the trend. What I mean is that, as you can see here, we are having your higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, but you can see the higher low respects the previous one. So you can see it pushing up, retracement, you see. So you can see here we're having what? An up trend. So you understanding that you are in an uptrend, you know that whenever you go to smaller time frame, you'll only be capitalizing and looking for movements into the upward direction. Remember, we are not market makers. We follow what the market is doing. You cannot trade against the market. The best way is to trade with the market in the same direction that it goes. Look at another scenario here. You can see this, looking at this in a higher time frame, we can see that this is a correction. But if you go down to small time frame, you see that this was a trend. As you can see, we're having an impulse. This was a correction, then impulse. But how do you take advantage of this? So now I'm going to analyze starting from a higher time frame, just to make sure you understand why we are able to get the right trades, the most profitable trades. Look at what is currently happening here. I took the higher side. And also one thing that I like to see and emphasize is that, can you see here we are in a downtrend? Because why? We failed to break here. Look, impulse, then this was a correction, this was a correction. Let me draw it perfectly. This was a correction, and then impulse. But you can see here we have a little bit of a flat correction, and then it pushed further down. So now this seems more like a correction before we push to the downside. So what I want you to understand is that I'll show you by making use of these trend lines. You can see that we are still here. We haven't broken here outside this to say that yes, indeed we are pushing to the upside. If we could have broken here and then came back to retest, then we'll say that now we are looking at bullish movement. We look at buys. So now you need to understand what you are able to see from the bigger picture, compiling it, compressing it, as you know that we use a reverse pyramid starting from higher time frame going to a smaller time frame. So I can see the break here, so there's no reason for me to buy, because I can see that the market has shown me that I am indeed pushing to the downside. Because why? You can see we failed to break this zone here. Zone. So you can see now we are below this. So what you can also take into account is using your fib level. You can take it from swing high to a swing low, because we are in a downtrend. One thing I want you to see, you can see we reversed around this area between 78.6 and 61.8. So that's where we reversed. So the market is still in a downtrend. So now I'm gonna do what we do most. We go to 4-hour time frame. So definitely I can see that yes, we are pushing impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. So we are in a flat correction. So I just have to see where is a significant area around this, but I can see this as well. But also you need to understand that the market doesn't see our trend lines. So if you are doing your continuation pattern, always take that into consideration. Make sure you put your stop loss in the right place. So I can see this is a flat. This will be a triple top. I'll be happy if the market comes here and give us a triple top here, and then that way we'll be able to take our position here. But if it does not, if the market breaks, I will take my position here, and then my stop loss will be above here. Make sure you put your stop loss in the right place all the time. So let's go to 1-hour time frame. Even also you can place your sell stops, your pending orders just below this point, because once it breaks here, it simply means that the market is ready to push to the downside. Because for instance, we can expect this move. So our 90% rule will be saying the market will reach this point here, because this, we regard this as a stop hand. You can see the market push down. I'll just say this is a stop hand. So we have a chance of not reaching that level. This is a stop hand. So rather have it here. So this will be where we anticipate the market to go. But it's possible that the market can move in this certain manner, push, break this, catch people who are buying, then. So that's why I always say, understand how the correction is, where the market is going. So with this one, people will be asking, why are you selling at the support? Our chart pattern is simply showing us the market will eventually shoot to the downside. Just the market maker are trying to tap the buyers and manipulate the market. So this is what a daily time frame is able to assist you. You can see now I'm on 1 hour. But remember, with the daily, you won't be able to see these entries. You'll just be seeing an impulse move going to the downside. Remember, we are able to trade the daily chart, because a daily chart, if you compare to the 1 hour, you are having 24 1 hour candlesticks. So can you imagine how much candlestick you can be able to catch on that manner, not looking at the daily? So can you see here on the daily, you will not be aware, is this a correction, is this a flat, what is currently happening? But you can also see on a daily showing us a flat correction, and you need to understand and be able to take the right trade. You cannot always get perfect entries, but remember, catching the market at the right moment is the very nice way of trading. So this one, I wouldn't recommend taking a trade right now. I'd rather wait until the market pushes a little bit here. I'm expecting something like this. Then before we push to the downside, this is what I'll be expecting. So I'm glad that I could show you how a daily time frame operates and how I was able to utilize it to make sure that I don't get caught on the wrong side of the market. You need to be aware of that. So because once you get the right information, you are able to trade with ease. From me, your favorite mentor, Ofentse Ledwaba, your one and only Forex hero. Please check me in the next video and make sure you share with your friends and families. Peace.